Hello, hello. This is the My Artifact episode number 2361. Today's date is 7th September 2021. वाजले आता रात्रीचे 9:10. Okay, so the last time I record Artifact episode in fourth September, actually 5th September. 5th September, 6, 7, sorry, 5ची पूर्ण रात्र 6. Okay, yes. So my last Artifact episode is recorded in 5th September 2021, and today's date is 7th September 2021. So actually I didn't really record Artifact episode between them. Why? Because of that there are so many things happened between those days, and it was something that you cannot. It is really difficult to make Artifact episode in that day because of that. It felt really good to me. It felt really nice. It was like, I don't know how should I explain, but like some of the words is really difficult to express, and that is the exact feeling that I experienced on that day, and that's why I feel so good, and that's why I just feel really amazing. Actually I went to the Nashik with my friends. Okay, as also I'm shooting with, as also I went for shooting purpose, as also like if I went that particular location, then I have to shoot now, so I shoot all those things, and it's good. It's really great. Okay, I really get lots of content from it, and also I really improving myself, like I did some sort of shooting over there, and just after I'm shooting, it felt something like that, yes, I can be a filmmaker, because I feel that my skills are a little bit of upgraded. Okay, before that I'm using as just like a flat, but right now I'm using a really great thing. Okay. The moment I feel it is really incredible. It's just not only because of I have friends and I'm traveling with my friends, so you definitely feel so good. No, yeah, it is also be part of that, but it just like the location, the Nashik was tremendously so good. Like I visited to that uh, mountain named Hur Mountain. Okay, and the climbing process, and actually this is the first time I went to the trekking. Okay, before that I didn't really go to the trekking, but this is the first time I went to the trekking, and the experience I get from the trekking was so good. Okay, and it just not just experience uh, the scenery I get when I reach there, and it was. There is a one thing I'm gonna need to tell you is that little bit of scientific, but I need to tell you, our eyes is a bit really good with the 50 mm lens, like whatever inside of you, and basically our eyes cannot be blur and focus. It just like what is exactly blur and focus? Yeah, it's a little bit of blur, but it's really difficult to say this is blur or not. Okay, usually our eyes is meant to be focus everything, but is this something really close and is this something really far away, then it is, you can get little bit of blur. Okay, but something is always be like, if you went to the mountain, and when you reach that mountain, when you reach at the top of the mountain, and you look down and see the whole like a village or things, and it is really difficult because of that there is so much information around that place. and your eyes is cannot process that data, so that's why you feel little bit of dizziness. Okay, so that's why you feel most of the people fear about heights, because that is about that, because that the like eyes is processing that data, and it cannot do that because there is so many things like a village and farms and things and river, and basically your eyes can see everything because it has a higher resolution of megapixel, or what should I say, but it can you can sense that this is something really good. Okay, basically what just happened, like a venue, like what is exactly process means? Process means like that you just have to compare your eyes with your smartphone. Okay, and just try to tell you, just not just smartphone, any phone that you have, just like whatever, you just try to be example. What you have to do is that you when you reach that mountain, you have to open your camera and just try to take a photo of the downstairs, whatever around here, maybe farm, whatever it is, but it has to be really large, and it always has to be. Okay, you take that photo. Okay, and see that photo and see from your eyes, and try to zoom it, that image, try to zoom it. It get like whatever the resolution you have, or whatever the camera you have, it is always get really blurry, because it has like a, because your uh, camera sensor cannot process that data, so that's why whatever the image capture, it has to be little bit of blur, it has to be little bit of something like that key, unclear. So that's why the image looks good when you completely zoom out, but when you completely zoom in, then it is really big disaster. Okay, but when you try to compare your eyes do not have any kind of like a zoom capability, so it always be clear, so you cannot be, and you can see everything is in focus and everything is in really good, but it's really difficult to what to watch, because there is so much amount of difference. There is a village, there is a farm, there is a river, there is a pond, there is a people, so it is really difficult to focus on which one. So that's why most of the people and that is the processing capability. Is this your eyes cannot process that amount of data, then you feel a little bit of dizziness, and that dizziness has to be significant different from people to people. Like some people get doesn't feel something like that. Like me, I didn't really feel something like dizziness, but yeah, I feel that something like that when I see the downstairs. When I was climbing on the stair is literally scary, trust me, it was really really scary. But when I try to climb that stair and I just look downstairs, and I literally feel a little bit of scariness, because it is not just only just like that ki I am not really safe zone, but as also the whatever the scenery beneath me, it was really difficult to absorb that information, and it is really scary. That's why I feel a little bit of scary. But when I reached that mountain, and I found that yeah, I'm really safe place, that I can stand and I can move around, so it just like at that time I didn't feel that much amount of dizziness. But most of the people feel that dizziness when they reach on the top of the mountain. uh, like there is one person named Pravesh is literally dizziness about the height. He is always literally fear about all those things. And not only the Pravesh, is there like a Shrutika, and there are so many things like if like a in our group who are the person who can climb that mountain alone. So it's not has to be alone, because of that the mountain is bit really crazy, bit really heighted, and as also is that you don't need to reach that top of the mountain. You need a confidence, you need a support, and that support has to be done when you're traveling with the friends, when you're traveling with a lots of companion, and those companion will try to push you to reach even further of your limit. So that's why most of the people will climb that mountain, and that's why it is really great. It is something that wow. So yes, and I really like the process, and I really like the trekking. This is the first time I'm trekking, as I told you earlier, but wow, this is something really great. While trekking na, I am shooting. Yeah, I am continuously shooting. Like I just mounted my camera to the gimbal and just shoot everything. Okay, so while shooting, while climbing on the mountain, it is little bit of difficult, but not much difficult than climb down. Sorry, when you just like try to came out from the like what is the word for uh, mountain to reach to mountain to the floor. I don't know what is the word. Downstair. Okay, when you are downstair the mountain, it is kind of like a bit really difficult. From my perspective, climbing is bit really easier. If you are kind of like a downstairs, then it is bit really difficult for me. Okay, like most of the time I was handling the gimbal and I was walking and I was climbing, and as also gimbal is in my one hand, so it is not much my difficult for me. So I can go and I can walk and it just yeah. But when you kind of like a downstairs, then it is really difficult because not only you have to be stop yourself, as also you have to hold yourself for not falling downstairs. So that's why it's bit really difficult. But I shoot everything when I from top, when I bottom to top, when I try to reach, I just shoot everything. I just went to the gimbal and shoot, and it is really great. Yeah. And the images I get was super amazing and super lovely. I really like that. Okay, so this is the amazing thing I experienced, and I really like this thing. Okay, right now I'm a bit really tired, and it's just like I am not really open up because of that. Right now I am at my room, and basically the continuously rain is happening. I don't know, but it just like this rainy season is happened so much because of that. Last month, the September, sorry, August, the complete August was sun. Yes, I know that. To the August at I came August at 3rd August. Okay, to the Wada, and actually started doing rain at almost like continuously from. Should I say 10th August? It started from 10th August and it was continuously started and continuously. Yes, sometimes it is too much, sometimes it is too less, but it is kind of like a happening every time. So yes, that is it. uh, while traveling, there is a one more thing I need to tell you is that ki, uh, ah, there is nothing. I just made up that point and nothing else. So right now this is it. This is the end. This is the my artifact episode number 2362, 63. I don't know, maybe 62. Thank you.